Hey, everybody. Welcome to Geek Together. This week, we have another guest joining us to hang out and geeking. Before we get started, this is your host, Damien. And with me, as always, is
Christina.
Just Seth.
Clint.
Ben.
And I'm Ryan.
And just to elaborate a little bit more, Ryan, you've been a fanatic for a long time.
7+ years.
7+ years. We've met you through collecting.
Yep.
You're pretty heavy on Instagram for a long time. You have 2 accounts now, but we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yep.
So when we're doing Geek Together here, there's something that we always do to start off with, and that is, what have you gotten last week? You know what? Since you're the guest, I'm going to let you get started, Ryan.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, actually, doing some opening right now as we talk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I actually got really lucky. I was one of the ones to get my WonderCon sodas in my haul from the Funko shop. So I actually got super freaking lucky, and I got both chases of fruit.
Nice.
Freaking,
Wow.
I wish Robbie were here to sow the jealousy.
right?
Yeah. You could hear it.
I listened to your what was it, the Emerald City Comic Con podcast and all that stuff. How all y'all opened all those things, and then like Robbie got screwed.
Oh my God.
Man,
Yeah, at least.
I got lucky, and I got both in each. I'll show you. Open up the other one.
At least you know you got lucky and didn't deserve it.
Hey.
Well, he deserved it.
I know. I'm kidding.
So I got both of
You
those.
spent a couple bucks with everybody.
Yeah, a few.
Life, a few bucks.
Just a little.
That's good. That's good.
So yeah, I got that, and then also this week I actually just got this in the mail today. The Water Boy.
Oh, nice.
How could you not?
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
Nice.
So yeah, I had to get
Mama
that.
said-
Adam Sandler's best. Adam Sandler's best. My favorite actor. all those pops. I have some of them so far. I need to get a little bit more, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's one of the things that Boy Billy Madison are definitely a couple of the lines that I'm tempted to get.
Yep.
But I just can't do it because I'm to capacity. Let's put it that way. I'm at capacity
Jacked. Yeah.
in my
no,
collection, so I have to do some curating even more.
I get
And we'll
it.
go from there. So Manny in the chat's asking where Robbie and Fernando is. Well, I'll tell you, Robbie is out social distancing camping.
What?
As far as possible from people as he can in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I don't know why people try to do stuff like that, man.
So he's camping. I told him to make sure he stays away from any other campsites. The irony would be if there's a bunch of people there.
Oh man.
That's where he is. Fernando, who knows? We don't know. I message him every few days. He'll respond sometimes.
We just hope he's alive.
To be fair to Fernando, he's been really busy. He's been working 2 jobs, and both jobs he has to go in still. He works at Costco, so he's
Oh yeah.
he's there full time,
Salute to Fernando.
trying to
Yeah.
get that done.
Yeah,
So
claps for him. Claps for him.
so he's got to do all that, unfortunately. So the timing is really hard. And these days you got to make ends meet any way you can, right?
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing.
I see a lot of other fanatics and stuff. They're doing like Instacart or shipped, to get by.
Yeah. I'm helping them because that's what I'm using.
yeah.
I'm using
Okay.
Instacart.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm
we are.
using Instacart.
we are
and Grubhub
too.
and
My wife.
Grubhub and-
My wife's on there like every other day, man.
Although I have one thing I have to bitch about a little bit right now with Grubhub because I'll order something and they do that whole like touchless delivery thing,
Yeah.
and they'll drop it off on my porch and not knock or ring the doorbell or anything. And I'm like, where is it?
Oh, no text or anything.
It's like just sitting there. It's just sitting on the
Oh,
porch. Yeah.
that's killer.
They've done that to me a few times too.
So truly touchless and serviceless. Let's
Serviceless. Just add that in there.
Yeah, me and my wife we live in a townhouse now, so just leave the gate open, let them come in, see it through the ring or hear the dog bark, and just walk out, spray everything down. She wipes all the groceries down after bringing them in, and that's how it's been.
Yeah, our friend Gary here on chat's saying we didn't ask him to join, but after I saw what the Dorkman had to go through to get him to appear last week, I couldn't do it, and the writer, and then I think Ben was feeling like, how would Gary, like it was supposed to be a package deal. It wasn't Ben and Gary on Dorksman, it was just Gary. So we got just Ben. We're gonna see how this goes.
Just Ben.
All right.
Clint, just Seth, just Ben. I like it.
Exactly. There we go. All right. So Ben, did you get anything new this week?
Yeah, actually, I ordered a print for most of the stuff that I got this week is for friends actually. So I have a US mailbox. So some WonderCon stuff arrived for Gary actually. He got the Captain Atom pop.
Oh, which I have back there now.
And then I ordered the Ninja Turtles print on Bottleneck
Nice.
for my friend Travis, who's a big Turtles fan. And then the other day, Nintendo Switches went online, got through a restock. So I ended up getting one of those in the attempt to maybe flip it for a few $100 just because they've been selling out really quickly. And then Gary was like, well, I mean, if you don't want it, I might consider it. So that'll probably go to him.
Animal Crossing in no time. All right, good.
Yeah, exactly. And then back in February, I had won a giveaway on Twitter from Loungefly.
Because of your name. That's why I love it.
Yeah, it was because it was Ben Appreciation Day.
Which I don't do nearly enough. I don't appreciate my Bens very much.
And I never heard back from them. I DM'd them a few times, and then obviously like COVID hit, and I imagine that most of their team was furloughed. So I was talking to Clint, and Clint's like, you should just like message them again, see what happened. So what I did instead was I submitted a support ticket on their website. Right. And I got an email back from some VP at Funko who's still working. And she was like, just pick out whatever thing you want on Loungefly's website and we'll ship it to you.
Wow.
What did you pick?
I picked the Up My Adventure Book Bifold Wallet.
Oh, nice. That's a great pick.
Cool.
Failed the test. That was bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then Figpin had their Awesome Fest bundle go up a few weeks ago, and Clint had purchased the ticket so that we could go, which obviously didn't happen. And then when I went to order my bundle, they canceled it thinking I was a bot.
Well, to be fair.
I mean, I get it. But so I emailed support right away. They're like, we'll figure it out. And then I think yesterday Clint messaged me. He's like, hey, I got an email for you. So he sent me the email and I got that all sorted out. So, and then I got an email like a half an hour later from the support team saying, hey, we just noticed your order went through. We're good to go. We're going to close this ticket.
That's awesome, actually. Support's on it like that.
So, yeah, I think that's it. Lots of stuff for other people.
All right. Well, good job. What about you, Seth? Any new Star Wars?
Yep. Just
every week.
Target Con went really well. I just
Target COVID Con.
Target COVID Con. I got the probably the thing I was most excited about was the 10-inch Boba Fett. That's one. Or sorry, I said that wrong. 10-inch Bubba Fett. Definitely one of my favorites. And then I got the just I don't want to be like Robbie. I just got the Futura Jawa. I left the rest for him. So that's it.
Ah, did you get you already had the C-3PO and the Stormtrooper?
I don't do all of those. I just do the ones I like. I don't like, I'm selective.
The Jawa was really cool.
Yeah.
Do that. Stay that way.
I actually have a funny story about that when it comes to my turn. About my future adventure.
All
right,
yeah. So.
Oh no, you're not done. You got more. Okay, sorry.
Nope. I'm done. You're good. Go ahead.
All right. How about you, Clint?
I mentioned a couple weeks ago that I blew through my April collecting budget a while ago, and I'm proud of myself for sticking to it. I'll probably buy something this week just because I haven't bought anything in a few weeks. But I was going through some old stuff with my daughter, and I don't know if you guys remember these, but old McDonald toys that transform.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
I was very excited to find a good handful of these, so I figured, share those with you guys. But that's all.
Now
they're probably worth like $100 each too.
Oh, they're so scratched up and beat up, and this one, the fries. You can barely tell it's fries unless you right up to it, but it still transforms and looks like a GoBot, but it still does its thing. So
opportunity for the Transformer series to not have them.
There you go. But I also have the dinosaur equivalent of the French fry guys for some reason. So yeah, but anyway, that's all I have. Nothing new this week to report, but no news is good news sometimes.
Did you get anything new? You didn't get anything, huh?
No.
There's nothing. All right. So
No, I've been trying. I mean, I was given several links from our friend Isabel on things that I can buy
for dolls.
for my Bodhi doll. Some really
Like clothing.
like clothing and
shoes,
wigs
and wig.
shoes.
Oh my god, so many. It's like a whole thing.
But I've decided that I'm not gonna shop for her until we move because the doll is already packed, and I don't want all of these things to arrive and then be like, oh, this is an awesome outfit that I can't put on her.
So yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of chit chat back and forth on that for sure.
Isabel got very excited.
Yeah,
it
very
was so
excited
cute.
for you.
I
So I know what
loved
you're
it.
going to be doing when we move.
Yeah.
You're going to be buying a lot of doll clothes. So that's good.
Everybody's gonna go back to work and school, and I'm gonna be buying doll clothes.
Buying doll clothes, playing with dolls.
Yep.
Not unlike us.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do. We just different
They are
type.
not dolls. I
Yeah.
hate
Oh,
dolls, man.
if
People
they-
call
if-
them dolls.
if they make clothes for my pops, I'm all over it.
Oh.
Hats and sunglasses.
only if Supreme starts making them, then Robbie will buy
Oh,
them.
man.
Oh, then we're in real trouble.
Wow.
It's like the Bath and Body Works had those little Santa hats for the thing, so everybody went out and bought those because only $1 can put them on their pops for.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
They were the perfect size.
Hey, they were
They were the
like
perfect size, I
every
remember that.
pop. You had to stretch them for some of them, but it was good. It was great.
So
Loved it.
Manny asked where the doll is. The doll is packed away, Manny. However, if you go to Christina's Instagram at CC Customs Pop, she has many pictures of that doll.
There's a few, not a ton. There's a few.
There will be more though.
There will be more. Yes.
But by the way, I like the new locale for the Coopers back there, especially in your barely visible shelf that has nothing on it.
Hey,
This used to be my office.
which is a good segue, Clint, to what did I get this week? Okay. And remind you that we're trying to move and we're trying to minimize. And I packed this office. I finished this office 4 times. But what happens is that I keep getting packages in and backing them in new boxes. So
I'm better at not shopping well.
I'm bored. Let's be honest, guys. We're quarantined. I got nothing. I can't go. I barely take walks with the kids
True.
now. We go outside, we take a walk around, and then we like avoid people and cross streets to get away from everybody and stuff like that. My daughter, my son Dylan, was hilarious. We took a walk with him the other day, and some guy was coming down his driveway, and Dylan holds his hand out, like, stop. Tells the guy, 6 feet, please.
Oh, geez.
That's awesome.
That would not go good if you weren't a kid.
Right, right.
So yeah, but I was like, don't worry about it. We'll stop. Whatever. Anyway, what did I get this week? So I got a lot of soda for Robbie from WonderCon. So I haven't opened them. Robbie's going to open them all next week live sometime when he gets back from his COVID
Social-
camping or distance social disc camping that he's doing right now with his family. He was supposed to be in Disney this week, to be fair.
Oh,
His family. They're supposed to be their family trip to Disney, and guess what?
Ouch.
How do you explain to young kids that we're doing this instead?
right. Oh, at least they're doing something, I guess.
And,
Anyway, I ordered his sodas. I ordered 2 of each of the sodas for him to have chases. Hopefully, he's as lucky as Ryan.
And gets 4 chases.
Although it is funny to watch Robbie see everybody else get chases except him.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
poor Robbie.
fun. He gets more and more mad too.
Oh, it's so hilarious. Like, I love the guy to death, but I watch him and he's like, he wants to be happy for you, but he's not.
He might have 4 of each. It's just the fact that he can't open his yet.
He doesn't know. Yeah. So anyway, I know because of the way it's packed, 2 of them were the official con sticker, and then 4 of them, because they came in the shipper boxes, have the shared sticker on them, right?
Gotcha.
Which actually have lined up over here next to my Futura haul. And then, so what else I get here? So I got the Captain Atom from WonderCon as well, which was the main thing I wanted to get from that con, and Skeletor soda.
Oh, of course.
That's already packed up.
Very cool.
So then, I got a little bored this week. Our local group has been doing, like, not our local group. There's a bunch of people.
Did you get?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
What else
There's
you got?
already a couple packages that you haven't mentioned that arrived, and you're like, I was.
Yeah, no. I'm
And
not,
that's why Damien goes last.
I love it. I love it.
I'm not proud of. Well, maybe I don't know. You guys tell me. Here's
I mean, they weren't big packages, but it was...
no.
Do you have a manifest on your phone?
I know. Let me tell the story. Jeez. All
It's
right.
new
Look,
to me too. Go ahead.
look.
he said, she said.
In our groups locally, there's a bunch of waffles, and it's all Star Wars everywhere. And I keep getting these really like ridiculous kind of banter back and forth. I just can't help myself. So I make fun of them that's the thing that they think is going to like pay their rent or something. And I'm like, dude, it's a freaking Target release. It's whatever. But they get really mad. Like Seth can attest. They get mad at me because I'm not saying it is the most valuable thing ever. And it's not going to, they'll say, oh, you better get it now before it goes up in value. I'm like, okay.
It's not
But
anymore.
here's what happened.
A losing game.
I told somebody like, dude, these are so easy to get. I don't know why you're making it a big deal. The only reason why it's hard for that guy is because you bought 10 of them. You bought all 10 of them.
Facts.
So then I decided that on Sunday last week, that I'm going to get all the Futura and show them how easy it is to get them. So I got them all. It wasn't that hard. Now, to be fair, I had a lot of friends. I just reached out to my communities. And I had Pamela Doherty, who's down in Arizona. She got 2 for me. Awesome. She's shipping them to me. I had some people, Jason Chai. Anyway, bottom line is I have them all, including the actual non-Futura that everybody still won't agree with. The Boba Fett's that have the Mandalorian. Got them all. Not all of them are here yet.
Futura set is not a Futura pop.
The Futura set is not a Futura pop. It's just advertised as such.
Yeah.
Anyway, the bottom line is I got them all this week.
Did you get all of them with both stickers?
Oh
No,
my
I didn't
God.
do that.
Don't test him. He will.
But I'm not a savage.
It's not my money.
I'll have a con sticker.
There was this one time Damien decided to become an accidental BMO collector to
God.
prove a point. Just to prove a point, he went and got all of them.
I got all, including Protos. I got
Because why not?
Bimo?
Yep, BMO.
Yeah, that
I have
one.
all of them. Got them all, and Protos, and the keychain Proto,
Oh, that's
and I
awesome.
Just
yeah,
because.
I was bored. That's what happens when you leave me alone. Anyway,
No,
so that's,
you get petty with people in
I don't get
in
petty.
Facebook groups.
Well,
Yeah.
That's not what it sounds like.
Whatever. I
Some
made
of my favorite Damien stories are getting petty with other people.
Right.
Yeah, well, it happens, and it's worth it.
At least they have a good story behind them.
I don't get
That's all
blocked.
you ask for.
I don't get blocked for some reason, and then I'll just give them away in the group. Actually, at cost. That's what I'll end up doing. So when I'm done with it, I'll waffle them. Robbie keeps tagging me like every time I post anything nowadays. Anytime I post, because it's just it's gotten ridiculous right now because they decided to start doing waffles. Every single mail call is, it'll be up in the waffle soon. Like, I don't understand why you collect the waffle, but
Why did you buy it in the first place?
Yeah.
Right.
It's just getting really insane. So I'll post like I've been packing, so I've been posting pictures. Like I got the Patina Batman, the Joker 2-pack back there that I had in the
That we're
back corner
hiding
of
in
my
Peyton's
office.
closet, right? Or
Great
Yeah.
piece. Love these pieces, right?
Good
And,
pieces.
and then so I posted the picture of them, and then Robbie's like, tag me in the mini.
And that's why we love Robbie.
Yep. And so it goes back and forth, and we just kind of rip on people. Like they make a big deal, like they're doing like social helping people by doing waffles. And so like somebody will post it up there. He'll post a mail call. I'm like, dude, you should waffle that for the group to help out
For the community.
the community.
Wow.
Right.
Funny.
Anyway, that's what we got this week. Moving on, a couple of things we want to talk about is we do want to talk about Target COVID Con. I know that's not the official name. There wasn't a T-shirt or a bag or anything for it.
What about face masks?
Not this time.
face masks would have been
Face
good,
masks would have
actually.
been
Could you
It would have been
Ah.
very useful. Honestly,
Dude.
it probably would have drawn more people to the stores, which is
An exclusive
Ironic.
face mask.
Right?
Man, that would be wild.
SDCC, here we come.
You want to talk about waffles? People would be waffling those face masks like nobody's
Oh,
business.
God.
Limited edition 500.
Although I will say, like, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but the WonderCon apron and T-shirt, which I went for, and I didn't get them. There's not many on eBay,
No, I'm surprised too.
Yeah,
so I guess they went to people that intended to keep them. So that's
really want them, or they think they're gonna hold on to them forever, and they're gonna.
oh yeah. That's fine.
it is possible, but it's one of those things that people
Yeah.
think are going to be really valuable in a year
Yeah.
or
probably
6 months or whatever.
not.
All right, before we get to Target
That's-
COVID Con, Clint has something, or Clint
Oh.
has something to talk about.
Oh yeah. Hey, shout out to Andrew Newland, aka Andrew Newbeerland on Twitter. Just like for some other podcasts, he has created a bingo square for Geek Together. So be on the lookout for more information on that. We hope you guys will play along, just like with Funko Funcast, the Four Dorksmen, and the STS guys who all have one.
Today. They announced theirs today. They put
Yep, and theirs comes on in first time to try it out in 40 minutes. But big shout out to him for thank him for doing that. And not only for creating them, he does an awesome job updating them. I know with the Four Dorksmen, we ever ask for anything, or even we don't, he updates it, and we really appreciate it. I play every time. I don't get bingo every time, even though I have the card in front of me, but it's still fun, and it's really funny just to read the card sometimes. So
do you bingo?
Bingo.
There you go. But anyway, a big huge shout out to Andrew, who's also a Colorado resident, not native. He's from Texas, but love that he's here. Love that he's an Avalanche fan, and love what you do. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you. And on that note, anybody listening, if you have any ideas for a square, send them our way, and we'll get them over to them. We've been coming up with a list of what we would have, and we'll go from there. Thank you, Andrew. It's been that was awesome when you reached out to me, and we just got to figure out our unique square. We have a lot for Christina. Christina came up.
No, not for me. I
No,
came
from
up
you.
with
Sorry,
a
you
lot
came
of
with a lot
ideas,
of ideas. We got to get them over to Andrew, so we'll get that.
No, we have some of you too.
I was like, probably.
I didn't know Andrew is in Texas. Andrew, we are moving to Texas. We're moving to.
He's from Texas.
He's from Texas. He lives in Colorado now.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, there's a lot of Colorado. This podcast is Colorado strong. It seems to be.
Yeah,
that's right.
All right, so let's talk about Target Con. Was that officially a Target Con?
No.
Upon us, it just happened, right?
Nah.
Well, I don't know. That Target just does that, where they just decide, you know what, we're going to release them all at once because we think it's a good idea. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Their own hype.
Yep.
I didn't go to a Target.
Nope.
I did.
Well, you went to pick up something for me
Yes.
yesterday. Yeah, because I had a ship to store Jawa. Because I have to get them all right.
Just to prove a point.
I am a hardcore Futura from the beginning.
Did you get the Futura bag?
I have a Futura bag. I have a lot of Futura stuff.
The Star Wars Funko one.
No, I don't have that bag.
Oh, it's time to. You're not complete then.
Are you tempting him?
He's trying, yes.
I don't collect bag. When I was packing, I do think I collect bags actually. Because I have a lot of big blue bags and I have a lot of BIM toy bags.
Well, it's a small bag.
Oh, I don't need a small bag.
It's not like a backpack or anything.
It's like a sling bag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
It's like a Merce.
Oh.
Well, and don't you need one of those photos they were giving away during the Emerald City Comic-Con Funcasts?
Oh, right. Yes, I remember that. No, I don't need that either.
Okay. Just checking.
Nobody waffles those. Get it together. All right. Get back on track. Target Con or Conish.
Mm-hmm.
Seth did it. Seth, did you go that morning? Did you go?
So I actually didn't go out, but I was quarterbacking from home. I had I had Robbie, Brian. Yeah, I was because I was online. I was gonna try to get stuff online. Figured I had a better shot, and I did. I got a lot of them online, but I had Brian, a friend of ours. He's like in Orem, Provo. And then I had another friend on the east side, and then Robbie was on the west side. We were basically like all going to go to a Target, and then we were all just kind of quarterbacking because some Targets, and it was actually that it's funny it happened that way because some Targets, no problem, opened up, could have got 3 and 4 sets. Other ones, it was an absolute disaster. People running, people cutting. It was as bad as you can imagine.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I bought them all from home to prove that you don't have to.
You know what's funny is I totally forgot about it. I always go to Target like 7 a.m. on Sundays to buy some groceries and some other things before they get busy. And I went over there. Everything was there at like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need anything, I should have asked. My bad.
No, I was fine. It was good.
Yeah, like I showed, I got the Bobby Boucher pop. I ordered it online because it sold out actually really quickly, and I was really shocked.
Oh, really?
I was like, wow, yeah, it sold out in probably 30 minutes, honestly. And
Well, that's
I
like
was
forever, though.
I mean, yeah.
In Funko time.
I would love the apron to. If the apron would have stayed up for 20 minutes, I'd have one.
Hey,
You'd have like 3.
Yeah.
anyway,
I'd have like grilling apron and then like apron and cleaning apron.
For the Adam Sandler pop, I was like,
You
it'll be
were
up.
up on the
You
stuff?
know?
Yeah.
Like Billy Madison one is still up, so it's like I thought it'd be up, but it wasn't, and then it went live again at like 2:00. I want to say that day, so I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll grab it. I didn't want to go to the store though. I'm just like, why am I?
No,
going
I
to the store?
don't blame you at all.
Well, I mean, I missed out on the C3PO the same way because I was very lazily doing this. I was not like on my A game for this. I didn't care that much, but I just set up. I actually, Meg and I were in the chat together, and we were talking back and forth. And like every once in a while, the Target app would notify, "Hey, they're back in stock," and then I'd just go there. And I think the third time it happened, because it happened all day long, I was able to get it, and I think Meg got it at the same time I got it at the very end. So
Target does it all the time, so it's
Yes, they do.
It's very, very common.
yeah, I mean, so
Not as bad as Walmart when they put like 6 up at a time.
Oh man.
well, Walmart's silly. They sell out the first 4 times. Like, although when you think about it, it's kind of smart to do that because I guarantee you there's like a 25%. They sell 25% more overall by doing that.
Well, that might be true.
I get that. I can get that.
Yeah. So I mean, I think because you know how it is, the hype will draw. There'll be people that buy it, but if it's sitting on the shelves, they don't buy it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And if it sells out and people are announced like, oh my God, it sold out, then people that weren't interested before will try to buy it.
Yeah. Yep.
And so I think they sell more by releasing stock in waves.
It's
And
definitely
eventually us idiots catch on in a week or two
Right.
and realize that, oh wait, no, that Five Nights at Freddy's not going to be worth money.
Well,
Oh.
what's funny about the Futura too, it's heavily bought it online because again, everyone thinks it's worth gold.
Yeah.
So it sells out right away, and I laugh because I'm like even on the Funko shop where it's like $10 more they sell out right away, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, they
go,
sell it
go,
all the time. Yeah.
go right ahead.
go make your $5. It's cool.
Yeah, exactly. After fees and everything. Come on. Bro.
Oh yeah, that's true. So nobody else got Christina. I mean, Christina went picked up by Jawa, which by the way, all joking aside, Jawa is probably my favorite one.
It's-
Darth Vader,
Yep.
Darth Vader, of course, 'cause Darth Vader's awesome at everything.
I think the Jawa is the best one too.
Jawa's the best one. And then
That's my favorite.
And the Camel Boba Fett, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I have them,
Right.
I'm
Right.
an expert on Futura lines. I actually do have some of the Futura pieces from the that he released during San Diego Comic-Con as well, but that was given to us and thrown in a box somewhere. But they're pretty cool. So anyway, so that's that. Nothing else there. That was very exciting. Very I mean, the same thing with WonderCon overall, right? It was kind of like here and gone in one day, no hype, no nothing.
Yeah. I agree.
All I know, so I mean, I didn't go out on Sunday, but for the other releases for the Futura, it's been hilarious because I have seen a lot of people out, and I have not seen one other person besides Robbie that actually collects them. Like, it's straight up just people that are waffling them, flipping them. So it's really funny. It's like, so when they get mad that they can't find them, I'm like, are you really that sad about it? Like, you didn't really want it. So it's been really fun. I see the same person out multiple times. Yeah.
What's that?
Anyway.
They're sad they can't make their $5 off.
Oh, they're $5. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, when
It
you're looking
just-
to get that, $5 box from Taco Bell, I guess that matters. But
Hey,
Yeah.
God,
It's so it's just funny how it's become like the ad icons from Target from months ago. It's everyone thinks they're worth something, and they're going to be shelf warming before you know it. It's just funny.
Yeah.
I'm still curious why they put these on shelves at all, to be honest. I feel like they should have just had it online.
Online.
Oh, probably right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They probably already had them in stock before all this shit went down. They've had them in for like a month or two.
No,
That could be too.
That's
Yeah.
actually true.
Possible, yeah.
I know that's how Hot Topic works too. Like they're like, oh, we had this. Like I forget, it was Emerald City Comic Con. They're like, we have to sell this stuff.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Totally get it. That's why
Crazy.
it's interesting to see what everybody pulls together for San Diego.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
that's gonna be.
It's gonna be interesting.
Very-
So we do have some questions coming in right now. Manny, if you don't mind, please reposting your question. I know you sent it to us before, but I want to make sure I get that one right. But our friend Tanner asks, what is your dream character or license you'd like to see in the soda line?
Ooh.
Oh, this is easy.
Yeah, it's easy as well.
Well, it wasn't meant to be hard. These aren't head scratchers.
I mean, it's like, what's the square?
Easy the fact that I'm still waiting for Star Wars. Like, come on, like I want to. That's one I want to see.
I think most of us are going to have very obvious answers.
Well, Christine doesn't say Doctor Who.
Yep.
You can answer for me probably. Where's Flash? There's
Yeah.
DC. Why is Flash?
Yeah, it's got to be the Flash.
Which is complete BS, by the way. I don't know why Flash is always last. Superman, by the way. Take that, Robin.
Because you can't see him.
too fast.
So it's easy for me.
But yeah, because the Flash is easy too, because you can have Flash and Reverse Flash. For the
Yeah.
chase. Like
Yeah. Although I did see teasers of it before. I swear I did.
so maybe it's coming. But yeah, Doctor Who for me.
Mhm.
10th Doctor specifically.
It's Indiana Jones for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
that'd
would
be-
the chase be? I like adding on that part of the question.
What would the
For Indy, there wouldn't be one.
No.
Or well, no, you could do no hat and hat.
Okay.
Okay.
good.
the 10th Doctor has
gun
two,
or
two
whip.
distinct.
Yeah, gunner whip. There's a few different options you could do.
There's a few options.
He has like a brown suit or a blue suit, and
Yeah, there you go.
the blue suit he should have the 3D glasses.
That's true.
Very cool.
That's what I would say.
What about you, Ryan?
Oh man, I don't know. That is a head scratcher for me, honestly. I collect so many lines and stuff, and to really think of something that's going to be a soda. I'll go with Disney, and I'll say Steamboat Willie.
Oh,
That'd be a good one.
So just Mickey Mouse in general, and then the
Yeah,
chase
Mickey
would be
Mouse.
Steamboat or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that. Yeah, no, that's good. I think the soda line would fit that like classic, like cartoony style.
It would.
I think you're
I was
right.
gonna say, no, I take a Mandalorian. That would be cool. I'd like to see the Mandalorian, and you could. He'll be worth $800 because that's what every Mandalorian's worth now.
That's true. He'll be the most valuable for a while until next year. All right, keeping the same line, basically. I wonder if we'll have all the same answers here. But Ben asks if you get an 18-inch pop of any character you want, who is it?
Hey, wait. I want to answer the soda question. Come on now.
I want you to.
Oh,
It's gonna be Bob's Burger or something.
I wanted Bob's Burgers, but I don't know exactly which character. But the first one that popped in my head was Bender from Futurama. You could have the
Yes.
silver one and the gold one.
Oh, that would work.
oh,
I need all the best.
nice.
Well, now you get to answer this first, now, so I don't forget you.
An 18-inch character. I'm going to say Bob Belcher just because. But to be honest, you know what I want? I want Giant Man. We already have a 6-inch, a 10-inch. Now we need an 18-inch.
Shows how
It would be giant,
my
right?
room is.
Right, exactly.
There you go. Wow, you just have that available, just like kind of sitting there.
You don't even want to see my room right now, guys.
Okay, that's fair.
We understand the creativity of positioning your camera a certain way. We totally get that.
Here,
Oh, yeah.
give me a minute,
Yeah.
guys. Give me a minute.
So, Christina, how about you? Same answer?
Well, it's going to be something Doctor Who, yes.
Can
What
we
is it?
see?
Is it the TARDIS?
That'd be rad.
Right?
You could do the
Little
TARDIS from
open doors.
where it's all broken,
Yeah,
Right?
you got a little bit going in there, Ryan.
or Satan.
Oh, from Doctor Who.
Futurama.
No,
Like-
from Doctor
like
Who. There's an
Satan
episode.
No, just Satan. Just Satan. Yeah.
I mean, why not, right?
Not yet. I mean, you gotta make Satan.
He calls himself Satan. I'm sorry, I can't make him another name. But anyway, the episodes are, I think it's the Impossible Planet and Satan's Pit, and basically, the 10th Doctor goes down into the inside of this little asteroid planet that's on the edge of a black hole, and there's a giant like demon chained
Satan.
inside of it. Yes, and he refers to himself as Satan.
All right. So, on that note, Seth.
So I don't know if I would
Mandalorian.
get. Yeah, no.
What 18?
Let's split it up. I don't know if I would get an 18-inch. Like I've thought about that because I'm out of room. But if they did like a Rancor, I might get that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Cool.
That'd be cool.
yeah,
That would be
something
huge, though.
something that makes sense though. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's huge. So
Exactly. It's got to
What about an 18-inch Han and Carbonite
that would actually be cool.
with
That
the
would be
bobble?
cool.
With the bobble.
Yeah.
that one should be like the first 7-foot one.
With the bubble face.
7-foot Han and Carbonite. That way it's like real, but it bobbles, right?
Yeah.
What you're saying is they need to have one of those for like at a convention.
Oh yeah.
Like one of the big
Oh yeah, for sure.
convention size ones.
That's true. That'd be a good one. Yeah.
I've been thinking about this for a while, and the only one that I've ever really, really, really wanted is Appa from The Last Airbender.
Oh Yeah, okay.
Because then you could put the pops on it and have it like be a ride.
and like fly around.
Well, Appa's the big furry thing, right?
Yeah.
We'll be like in the
But
The box of that sucker.
but I also agree with Ryan in the chat who wants a Galactus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Galactus. That's a good
And
one.
Galactus and Sentinel are like the two most obvious
Oh,
answers.
Sentinel would be good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sentinel would be good.
It's gotta
Dark
make
Side would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
For mine, I'm gonna go another anime route because I love anime. We need this bad boy right here, the Colossal Titan 18 inch. Come on now, that would be dope.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That was my next one, actually. Was
Really?
the Colossal.
Yay.
Sure was.
No. You got-
Benjamin says Godzilla in the chat. I like that one a lot.
Ooh, Godzilla would be cool.
Stuff
Yeah,
There are
like
some other good ones too.
Seriously.
18-inch Snorlax.
Yes.
Makes sense. Or the other Pokemon. I get that.
Guys, it has to be flocked though. Come on now.
Well, no one said you couldn't flock 18 inches. That's what she said.
You know how much that would be?
I'm waiting for the flock.
Useless.
Glow in the dark.
Right?
Yeah.
Glow in the dark, flocked, chromed.
Calm down, Daniel.
All right. So Randall asks, "What's everyone?
18-inch Mr. Hanky. I knew I liked Sean for a reason.
What's everyone's stay home food sin?" Randall says his is boba milk tea.
I can go for some.
Bubba milk tea.
Bubba milk tea.
Bubba.
Bubba milk tea. Yeah. How about you, Seth? Anything you've been raising more than lately?
You know what's funny? Actually, yes. KFC root beer. Yep. You can buy it in the gallons. I learned this the other day.
Does KFC have specific root beer that's really good?
They have their A&W root beer there.
It's A&W.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, I never knew
KFC.
KFC was known for that.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a gallon though.
But to get a gallon, you have to wait like 20 minutes. Yep, I waited.
The Colonel's
What do
brand.
they make? What do they do? Put it together? To put the root and the beer together or what?
I have no idea.
I didn't know.
So
That's,
anyway,
Neither did I.
that's great.
Cool.
Uh,
I actually think that we've had less because we go out to get things less. Like we don't go out to eat. We're actually
I would say
Less
it's
busy?
probably like mac and cheese or ramen because our children
Hey,
like them
let's
and
It's like you're back in college.
yeah. I got to tell you, it's really super weird. It feels like we have all the time in the world, but then everything's rushed at the same time. Like every time it comes time to do something, it's like holy shit, we're out of time. Like dinner or this. Like I'm finding myself like in meetings, and before you know it, the sun's down, the kids are this, and yes, I agree. That's probably
makes sense.
I like Gizmo's answer of Guinness.
yeah. We're out.
oh yeah,
Drinking a lot more.
yeah.
I've got like seriously, we've had to make like essential runs to the liquor store.
That was interesting. I went to the grocery store than the liquor store in one day, and the liquor store was busier than the grocery store.
Of course.
Like they had, by the time I walked out of the grocery store, the liquor store, they had to stop letting people in because there was too many people in the store.
Well, why do you think liquor stores are deemed essential? You know.
Bored as
Well,
hell.
because a lot more people would be going in.
Unless you're in Pennsylvania.
Well, okay, but we're not.
I implore any of you in the chat, drink if you drink or not, come to our house, deal with 5 kids.
Cheers.
You know what I'm saying? You will want to drink, and you will definitely see if you're anti liquor stores being essential, you will change your mind.
I have one kid and I need to drink, so you're all right.
I definitely have been drinking more. Vodka's been running out. Whiskey's been running out.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm still like I still go to the office. My job is the main focus of my job is handling mail. I'm not a postal person or anything, but we handle mail at my office. So as long as the postal service is still running,
Yeah.
I have to work.
Yeah.
So I work in the office 8:30 to 3. But I try to go to the grocery store on my way home. But when we were in Seattle, when I got back, I was imposed on a 2-week quarantine. So that was a lot of junk. I still have a White Claw in the fridge, so I have to drink.
You have to drink it.
So I guess that's my sin right now. But right next to me, I have a spicy chicken sandwich.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I am learning. I am very impressed with the pivoting of all companies to delivery.
Yeah.
And the fact that the delivery services have made
Very
it.
true.
I mean, it's kind of I mean, there's a different podcast, a different conversation that we could have, but it's like how is the world going to change post
Yeah.
chain, right? And
Yeah.
so all like, let me tell you what, this whole like faceless delivery thing, like that can stay.
I
Like,
love
don't
the
need to talk.
contactless delivery, except
I don't
for when
need to
they
talk to the
don't knock.
delivery
Oh, good.
person. I pay online. I tip online. No need for the weird exchange of people coming to my house. Just leave it on my doorstep and leave. Please knock. Though,
Yeah,
I'll
there's
do
been
that.
a few times where they will leave stuff and not knock.
We're like, where did
Oh no.
Yeah, I
Well,
ordered
yeah, they said that earlier. Ugh.
earlier, and we're like, this is taking a really long time. Why isn't it here yet? Right? And I open up and check my order,
Done.
and it's like, oh, it was delivered 20 minutes ago.
Ugh.
But Instacart plus Costco, my God, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't have to go.
Mm.
It's great.
Yes.
So I have two, by the way. My first one is trail mix. I've been eating so much of that. It's just so easy to do. My second one though is a little worse. My mother-in-law is a saint among men, and for whatever reason, she brings us barbecue ribs every week and sets them on our doorstep. Yeah, I mean, just because she's that nice from a local place.
I'm rarely
And
jealous, but I'm jealous right now.
I have been spoiled, and they also do wings. Last week we got wings and ribs. So yeah, I've been eating lots of wings and ribs and not complaining one bit.
That sounds
I would not
fantastic.
either. I'm wondering what kind of IOU she's building up on you for after.
It's already unpayable. Just adding to it at this point.
Well, this plus the first 18 years of your life, right?
Well, this is my mother-in-law, not my mom.
Oh, okay.
Her in-law.
My mom, I'm already in debt too. So
All right.
I'll go to mine just quickly.
Yep.
I just had it. The M&M's ice cream sandwiches. They're really good. I've had one almost every day. My wife, we try the chocolate ones, and then we have some Toll House ones as well. I'm just like, oh my god.
They sound delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're good. But
Ice cream's a good go-to.
yeah,
I've
We've been eating a lot of ice cream
more
too.
ice cream, to be honest with you. I mean, it's pretty good that we don't have it here, I think.
We do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Anyway,
Good luck.
Haven't been eating it.
I think that that also answers the question for Clint of things that he'd like to stay the same after.
Right.
Right? What the hell? Do we have to have a pandemic to get some ribs around here?
Delivery wings.
But the truth is, I would trade them in a heartbeat. But you're right.
Oh, of course.
Silver lining.
Have you found out if Franklin's delivers?
Oh, geez, right?
I don't know. I'm not in Austin, right? I would probably
Yet?
He'd have to order it now, though, for the time he moves there.
yeah. Have to wait. The line would be much longer, only because we'd all have to be 6 feet apart.
I went to a Texas Roadhouse today, and we ordered online, but I still had to wait in about a 25-minute line just to get in. Like,
Oh, just to get in?
It's crazy. Yeah.
I've seen that with people with their grocery pickups too, where they're just like, there's a line.
I did that 2 weeks ago. I did an online grocery order, and then they set the date for like 4 days later. And I still had to wait in a 15-minute line to get into the store to then go to the pickup like section of the store.
That's terrible.
Wow.
But Instacart, man, Instacart, no wait, they show up like in an hour. That's
So
all
I tried to do Instacart, and it pops up and it says there are no delivery times available.
Yeah,
well,
that happened to my mom. Yeah, in the area.
yeah, I guess what happens depending where you are.
And
We
Amazon
went to-
Fresh is the same way, so you're not getting anything there.
We went to Texas Roadhouse as well. It was funny for our anniversary. Well, we drove up to it. And I swear they're busier now than they were when they were open. It's crazy.
I believe that.
Yeah, a lot of places are.
It is crazy. It is, yeah, you're right, and it's kind of insane. It kind of shows that, you know, we're hyping toilet paper, or it's like, right? Like, oh, why are they all in line? Like, you ever notice like when you're somewhere and everybody asks you what you're in line for? Like, are they missing out on something?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
All right, I want to make sure we don't run out of time here. So Ryan,
Yeah.
we had you on here. Thanks for reaching out.
Hey, no
We
problem.
haven't talked much, and so it's good to
Yeah,
be
it's
in
been a
this
little
time to be
while.
able to hang out.
We've been friends for a long time, but
Yeah, absolutely. And we don't, we usually see each other at the cons and stuff like that, and different trips. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen this year
nope.
for anybody. So
I won't even go to NYCC if there is an NYCC.
yeah, I'm kind of there too.
Yeah.
Dragon Con's still on the table, apparently.
Wow.
No, it's not.
They're saying it's going to happen.
So
Yeah.
they're lying.
And Georgia's saying open for business, so who knows?
Well, that's
Well, for now, that could change if they open too quickly. But anyway,
It is Georgia, though.
yeah.
All right. Anyway, what I want to talk about, not that the quarantine stuff isn't exciting.
we've just all been living it for 6 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. So when did you first start collecting Funko?
Shoot. 2012. It was December 24th, Christmas Eve. My
Wow.
wife got me Master Chief and Red Spartan Warrior from Halo.
Nice.
4. Yeah,
Nice.
Oh, good first
yeah,
pop.
man.
Yeah, those are first. Yeah,
Somewhere around there.
still in box.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
So you're an inbox collector, right?
I am, I'm an inbox collector. I want to display something here at my house because I just bought a house a month ago.
Oh,
with my
congrats.
wife. My first
Fantastic.
house, you know?
Good timing. Good timing.
After
Right.
about 4 or 5 months after we got married, bought a house.
Yep.
So, it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
great. Full-time job. I'm still working. She's actually going back to work starting on Monday. She was furloughed
Nice.
for a while. But so anyways, we're both essential. We both are social media people for automotive dealerships here.
Oh, cool. Cool. Is
Yeah,
is it a good time to buy a car right now? Because I've been thinking about getting one.
It kind of is. Honestly, it kind of is right now. Some of the interest rates and stuff are a little lower.
Or zero. I mean, I can get zero, and I can get deferred for like 5 months, and
Stuff like that, man. And people, we're doing delivery straight to your door.
yeah.
It's crazy. No,
I mean, it's like Instacart for cars. No. In all seriousness, I'm looking at getting one.
Hey, we actually, it's called Ed Morse. We actually opened 3 or 4 dealerships in Texas, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're Freedom dealerships, is what they're called. But anyways, so
Did
that's
you
how I
say
started.
Freedom dealerships?
Freedom, yeah.
Oh,
Freedom.
Yeah. Freedom by Ed Morse is what it's called.
it's definitely better than the alternative.
Yeah. So, I started there. I saw Cortana at a GameStop when I was buying a game, and I was like, "Oh, I'll grab Cortana too." I was like, that's awesome. I went to a Disney store a week or 2 later. I saw Zurg, Edna Mode.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, It's Incredible, Chernabog. I think it was Mad Hatter, and all those were like $2.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't go for them. I was
Oh,
I bought Chernabog, I think in Zurg. I want to say it was those two I got. Because it wasn't my money. I was 16, I think. So I
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
had a job or whatever. I didn't want to spend my girlfriend, now wife, parents' money and all this stuff. So I was like, okay, we'll grab 2 of them. Why not? So it really started from there, and it just went downhill. I started collecting all the Hot Topic exclusives when Hot Topic exclusives weren't 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a week.
And when they were exciting to collect.
Yeah, when it was exciting to collect,
Yeah.
when it wasn't, you could walk into a store and be like, "Wow, that's awesome. That's there. We didn't know about it."
Yeah.
That's the thing. Segueing into that, that's how I started my Instagram Rise Pops. Pop Funko Black Star, otherwise known as I lost his name now. Is it Jake? No, Jacob. Yeah, no. Is it Jacob? Anyways, he works for Funko now. Funko South. He's part of the Funko Triad. I can't remember his name now. For some reason, it starts with a J, I think. Anyways, so he posted, stuff would be like in a store or something. So I was like, what? I'll start posting some news because Funko.com wasn't really a thing. It wasn't like, hey, we're getting this release
Right.
in this
No,
month.
right.
right.
It was not like that. So I
A little bit before
wanted to do
the
something a little bit different.
social media stuff.
I wanted to do something a little bit different. I did it for a while, There was one post that I really had that really blew up. It actually got on like Entertainment Tonight. It got on comicbook.com. It got on a bunch of different places. It was funny though because it wasn't technically my post. It was the Golden Girls Pops in the Toy Fair catalog. I reposted it. The guy had the big watermark, popfinals.com. They had the big watermark on it, but he still got mad at me, but because they used my image all over the websites and everything. But it was cool. I gained like 800 followers that one day. Like I was like, why am I getting all these followers? It was crazy. So I really just kind of went from there, posting, oh hey, this is gonna show up in stores, and then Funko kind of took over from there. Going off that, Diz Pops, Diz Funko, as a lot of us know who they are, Funko Finders. All these accounts and stuff really, really like went crazy into data hacking and going to data.
Yeah.
Or mining websites, looking for
exactly, data mining. That's what I meant. And it's crazy. They literally went the extra mile. They went to UPCs. Now we're tracking stuff with BrickSeek from DPCIs. I didn't have time for all that shit. So I was like, I don't think I could really do this news thing anymore. I had 30,000 followers on my Instagram, Rise Pops. I still do. I have 35,000, but I really got stuck in between about 34 and 36,000. I couldn't hit 36. So I was like, kind of just over it. So that's why I started Rise Funko, because I wanted to start fresh. I had a 36,000 follower database, on Instagram. but I was getting maybe a reach of 2,000 likes and fighting for, or I'm sorry, 2,000 reach, and then I was fighting for maybe 200 likes.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, that's terrible ratio. So I just, this year I was like, you know what, for 2020, I'm gonna start fresh. I'm gonna do Rise Funko, just to keep the name a little bit Rise. A lot of people call me Rise. My name is Ryan. You can call me Rise. I don't care. It's fine. Anyways, so just going off that, I started Rise Funko, maybe a little bit more personal, putting out some IGTVs, unboxings, some stuff like that. It was funny. I actually started a YouTube channel for Rise Pops a long time ago.
Oh, really?
4 or 5 years ago, maybe. I had almost 100 subscribers, but I stopped it. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of editing. I was in high school. Okay, awesome. Let the cat out. It's all good. So no, yeah. So I mean, I did that, and it just, that's how it went. Really, that's where I am now. It's been great. I love my Rise Funko account because I have almost 1,000 followers. I'm about to hit 1,000. So if anyone wants to follow me on Rise Funko, that would be awesome.
Yeah, go. I'm following you. Go ahead and go follow.
I appreciate it, guys. So that's really what happened. It's a little bit more of my personal life, a little bit more of my photography that I like to do. I do steal some photos from Rise Pops and put them on Rise Funko from years ago. But
Steal from yourself, you punk.
I know, right? I tell you.
You still steal images from? I'm just kidding. From that?
No, I don't. I actually so with Rise Pops, I kept it open for a while. I kept doing not so much news anymore, and I kept doing a lot of I know you guys probably saw it, like advertisements and stuff for other little smaller companies and stuff. And I work with other companies because I was like, I'll monetize this kind of, I'll get some money, I'll get some free pops, and that's what I did for a while. And it kind of became like, I becoming an ad page, I kind of just fell out of it,
Right.
I love these people in these stores and everything. It just kind of fell out of it, So I said, let's do Rise Funko. Let's start fresh this year, 2020, January 1st. Posted my first post on Rise Funko, and that's
see where it goes. I mean, you got to still be passionate about it. I mean,
exactly.
I am nowhere near
I appreciate
a social media
mogul,
mogul, whatever. Right? Barely. I mean,
that's my job. So
that's your job. You better be good at it. So I'm going to measure and see how good you are at it.
All right.
By the rise of Rise Funko. And Rise Funko is actually better anyway because you can talk about all Funko rather than just
pops. Yeah, exactly.
Only thing that would maybe better would be like Rise Vinyl Toys or something, but that's hard. It doesn't really roll off the tongue. It's hard to type that.
I thought about when I had Rise Pops and I started collecting pins a little bit, just like those random pins, those anime pins, all that stuff. I kind of started collecting them, getting, some free ones from people, using my skills and advertising and stuff to get some free stuff. And I was like, let me change to Rise Pops and Pins. I was like, that's kind of cool. But then my wife's like, no, don't do that. Don't turn it into a pin page. Like, your Pops and Pins. Stop. Like,
probably good advice. Probably good
advice. No, it was good advice, So it's fine.
I like Meg Stalker's suggestion. Rise stuff. It's like a catch-all. You can't go wrong. Like anything you put on the page fits.
That's
true.
Great.
Like, well, is it stuff? Well, yes, it is.
It's definitely
it is in fact stuff, and it fits.
It falls right in that category. Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's a great.
That's how I have two, Instagram pages. I'm using Rise Pops right now to actually do a big sale because I moved. I don't have that much space. All this stuff was in my dad's storage unit, and here we are in my house now. So if anybody wants to buy some stuff, I got 2 sales going on right now. I got a bunch of big assorted ones. I got some Dragon Ball Z stuff. So
there you go. So
that's on Rise.
All that on Rise Pops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So go to Rise Pops if you want to buy some stuff because right now I know. You have any Futura? Because
right.
Damien needs that bag if you have it.
Yeah, I need that bag.
Apparently.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it just Instagram or are you on Twitter as well?
I have Twitter. It's my personal Twitter. It's Ryan Burns C. But I do like Funko stuff and Animal Crossing stuff and such like that. I do all that stuff on my personal account.
Right.
For my Twitter.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So as far as your kind of collection journey, what's the most disappointing thing about all this pandemic when it comes to collecting for you?
The most disappointing thing about collecting here. Ooh. You know, I mean, just I really haven't been on the hunt in a while. I never really go to stores anymore. It's mostly online stuff. But you know, if Hot Topic gets something in, I'm grabbing it. You know, just to make sure it doesn't sell out. And stuff sold out. So like Jiraiya from Naruto, 6-inch pop on the Toad. I had to get it, but it sold out, and I was like, crap. And Hot Cash is going on right now. My friend let me have some Hot Cash codes. So I was like, oh, you know, so. That's on pre-sale now. Well, it was. I don't know if it still is anymore. It could be sold out again. But so I had to grab that online because we can't go in store. So all the malls are closed.
You can't go in store, and you can't go to Fun Days this year, probably. Well, no, you're not. What am I talking about?
Go buy yourself a clothes. Make your own Fun Days.
Yeah.
So it was a very fun day.
Yeah, we could.
Fun days, make it a weekend.
Could you imagine we did like a Fun Days live stream where every single person that would go to Fun Days like went like on here? Like,
You have 1,600 different people on stream on Zoom.
All little windows. No, I don't think it'll be the same.
No, man.
I don't know if anybody listened to the Nico interview, but I kind of go along with what Nico said when he's like, you know, if it doesn't happen, just don't do it at all. Just roll it over.
I agree.
Agreed.
Virtual Fun Days.
2021 will be way better then too. You know, it'll make it so much better.
Which, by the way, the best news I had this week and an otherwise bleak kind of situation is that San Diego Comic-Con canceled. Of course, we know that, but you don't have to do anything and you can let your tickets ride. And so awesome. I was able to roll over all of our tickets because we have, you know, we have all days plus preview nights. And I was worried I didn't want to have to go through another sale because that's
killer.
And so they're going to roll them all over. So you can keep your tickets for the 21, which is that was fantastic news.
Cool.
I'm sure it's mutually beneficial, right? Because now they can keep that money.
Yeah, exactly. Rather than having to refund however many.
I can't imagine you could ask for
200,000 plus tickets.
Yeah. I mean, so that was probably the best news we've had in a while. That was fantastic because I'm going to go anyway in 21. And so now I don't have to worry about the stressful for a sale. I guess the only bad news there was if you were hoping to go in 21. Now, like I don't know what the general sale is going to look like.
Yeah, that's probably me. Because I honestly I've never been to SDCC itself. Like
really?
Yeah, I was outside. The year I went to Fun Days, which was 2017, I was outside and I went to Fun Days, but I did not go to the con. I haven't been.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got my stuff, but I never went to that one. I went to NYCC 2018.
I was planning on doing that last year, and then Corgi got me a ticket. So and then I went to the show a couple days. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm already there. Why not just poke my head in?
Yeah,
it's even I went last year.
Yeah.
Your second ever con,
right?
And last.
Also true.
Right now. So yeah, Ryan, we'll just talk offline if you need to go next year. We'll talk. We'll figure something.
Hey, appreciate that. Yeah, 2021 Rise.
Right. And I agree, Sean. We have to do something in remembrance of Fun Days. Mine probably won't be sitting outside all day. I just might go on my back porch, pour a little out, just get really drunk.
That sounds like a fun day.
Sounds like a fun day to me. We're somehow
fun day and night, guys.
That's right.
Exactly.
Just bring a pop with you. Give yourself one of your protos you forgot you had, and you'll be set.
It'll be a little less Grand Hyatt-ish.
Right.
Grab your little fold-out chair, prop it in front of your garage, and just hang out there.
Hang out there.
Like I'm waiting. Put out all your protos, like you're gonna trade them.
Get your kids, have them lined up behind you.
Either that or have them be the entertainment.
Yeah.
Or both.
Protos in a sack and randomly grab one.
Fantastic.
Woo! Post it.
Prize patrol.
What is it?
Robbie can drive by
my front yard to try to buy the online sale that went live.
I can see them doing that part. Anyway. Like I don't think that they should do a full 10 days like online or whatever. No. But I do think that I'm assuming that they have product.
Oh yeah,
they got to get rid of the inventory.
There's no way they can't.
Well, there was the letter that I saw I think 2 days ago from Funko saying that they were going to start reducing the amount of product that they're shipping.
That's true.
Smart.
I have inside info. That is true.
No, I mean I saw the letter. I mean it absolutely makes sense given everything going on.
Yeah, of course.
It just makes a lot of sense. Well, anyway, look, we're getting to the top of the hour here. We are at the top of the hour.
Wow,
Ryan, it goes by fast. It really does. Like if we were just on bullshitting without something run up, something we go over all the time. But
all the time.
Yeah, Clint, you can save the judgment.
I was just stating a fact. That had nothing to do with judgment. I'm involved too. I can't claim I'm innocent here.
Thanks for joining us. We'll have to have you come hang out some
Hey,
more.
appreciate it. Yeah, for
We
sure.
do
Part
fight
two.
every weekend, so keep coming over there.
Yeah,
We're gonna look forward to following your Instagram, and hopefully we
Appreciate it,
can see
guys.
each other in person again soon. After all this is
Yeah.
over, we'll have a great time.
All of it, always.
All right, and then
Appreciate it, guys.
Clint's gonna go ahead and put the link. We're gonna jump over from this straight to STS guys,
Yep.
who are gonna go live in a minute here.
All right. And thanks for
guys.
listening. While you're here, please be sure to follow us on Instagram at Geek Together Pod and over on Twitter at Geek_Together. Also, be sure to hit subscribe wherever you listen so you can be alerted when any new episodes go live. We usually release every Tuesday.
We've been throwing a lot of stuff out there lately. We had the Nico interview. We have a pretty special one coming up next week. I don't want to jinx it yet, but it's almost in line. So anyway, thanks everybody, and thank you all who watched and hung out with us tonight. And we'll see you over at STS guys. We'll see you there soon, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Peace out. See you later.